everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Jasmine Thomas and I am going to be sharing today about the fear of failure. So before I even begin speaking about the fear of failure, I was asked by Asia Rogers, who is a part of Her Worship. She is putting together a 3-part series and helping to empower people, and I have the opportunity to work with her, so I will be linking in the description box her video that she's going to be doing, as well as someone that will be following up behind me. And this is going to be a great series. I hope that you guys will tune in to every single part because it's going to be able to build you up. So in my discussion on the fear of failure, I fail every day. I'm just being honest. I fail every day at something. No one is perfect, and the truth of the matter is that failure is a lesson. A lot of people hate the F word. Everybody hate, I don't want to talk about failure. I want to talk about success. Well, in order for you to get success, you have to fail. And if you're afraid to fail, you'll never be successful. I remember when I was 16, I was competing for Picayune's Junior Miss, and a part of our interview, one of the questions was, how do you define success? And this is what I said. And the thing is, guys, I can't believe it was the Spirit of God. I'm telling you, I can't believe I came up with that. We had 1 minute to figure out what we were going to say to answer that question. 1 minute. Let me tell you guys what I said. Mind you, I'm 16 years old now, okay? I said, I measure my success by how I handle my failures. It's when I get back up, dust myself off, and try again is how I know that I was successful. Guys, I said that at such a young age, and I have literally watched that happen over the course of my life. And now I'm 24 going on 25. And that quote speaks volumes. Success isn't about getting everything right. Success isn't about things coming easy. That's not success, and that's what a lot of people like to put on as a show. They don't like to show their failures. They don't like to show where they messed up because they want to appear as though they have it all together. Well, they don't. And if they do have it all together, then they're probably inside of their comfort zone. And I winded up winning Picayune's Junior Miss in 2010, but let me give you the backstory. I lost so many pageants before then. It was unbelievable. I would get kind of close to winning, but I kept losing. Either I lost because maybe I didn't have the look, maybe I didn't have the particular things that they wanted someone of their winner to have. And finally, I had won something, but I had failed so many times before that. A lot of people don't talk about the work that they had to put into when they failed at practice. And when I think about practice, I think about somebody like Michael Jordan. He has this quote about, I have failed so many times in my life, and that's how I was successful. He talks about the number of shots he missed. He talks about the number of games that he lost. He even shares, when he was cut from his basketball team. And the thing is that he had to fail in order to win. I think about people like Oprah Winfrey. When she was roughly my age, she was fired off her job. And if she would have allowed her getting fired off her job, she wouldn't have gotten the Oprah Winfrey Show. She wouldn't have had the guts to say, I'm going to own this. I'm going to do this. I'm going to take possession of what I want for my life. I'm not going to let somebody, run me and tell me to do this or do that, or even have the power over my life, if she wouldn't have had that failure to happen. You see, failure is a lesson. Failure is a blessing. And if you use it the right way, it's going to grant you the success that you see for your life. Even with J.K. Rowling, I mean, this lady and all these Harry Potter series. Guys, I'm not a Harry Potter fan, okay? I'm just being real. But oh my gosh, this lady was literally sitting on a bus. I mean, she was on welfare. She was a single mom. She clearly had failed in a lot of areas in her life, but she got this one God-inspired idea. At least that's what I think. And it has given her billions. I mean, this lady is doing something great, but she failed in so many areas of her life prior to her success. And even Walt Disney, people didn't believe in Walt Disney when he was trying to build this, when he was trying to portray this dream for children, this magical place that we all go visit today. He was turned down so many times, but everybody knows his success, but very few people even want to talk about his failure, because we like to paint this picture that you're not going to mess up, that you're not going to make mistakes, but you are. And the moment you appreciate failure is when you'll attract all the successes of life. So I want to even share some of my own failures in my life and how it has definitely helped me in learning. One of my number one failures was in teaching. I remember a lesson that I taught. I was student teaching in London, and I taught a lesson in math. And I'll be honest with you guys, math is my strong suit. So I was just like, all right, should be easy. This ain't gonna be no. I straight up failed. And the reason why is because, number one, I was teaching in another environment. Number two, I didn't prepare well enough to be able to do it because I thought I could wing it. No, I needed to be practicing. And after I failed that lesson, kid you not, now, I can teach a great math lesson. And the reason why is because I failed, because I messed up, because I needed some fire under my behind to start studying ways to become better. And it has strengthened me in the classroom much, much more. And even now, to where I am running a tutoring business now, because I failed then. Now I have the tools to be able to make myself better, and I'm able to grow, and I help other people in their own areas with my tutoring business, with coaching, all of those things, because of that failure that I had. And guys, I would even want to say that a lot of people don't even understand what fear really is. And of course there are different types of fear, but one fear that a lot of people let ruin their lives is the false evidence appearing real. They think that they have these fears because something's not going to work out. That's false evidence. Or someone's so insecure so they don't want to go out and speak because they fear they're going to mess up. Okay, good. If you mess up, learn from it. Okay, use that failure to catapult you. Don't allow the fear of failure to hold you back from acquiring what you're supposed to have. And even further than that, I like to take it back to scripture. When I think about Joshua, who is one of my favorite characters in the Bible, he watched Moses his whole life. You know, he was able to see the things that Moses did. I'm telling y'all, that had to be scary to be like, oh, Moses dead. We gonna make it to the promised land. Now, yes, Joshua was a very optimistic person. He was one of the spies that came back with a good report of the promised land. But at the same time, I know he was scared. And let me tell you why. Because God kept telling him, be strong and courageous. Be strong and courageous. He had to repeat that because Joshua, even though it didn't say it in scripture, I know that man was scared. I would have been scared. After looking at Moses and all that he did, how can I live up to this? How can I be this? How can I do this? I'm telling you, that's what God says to you too every day. Be strong and courageous. Don't have fear. Don't let fear take over your life that you're not able to do the great things that he has called you to do. And this is what I am giving you a charge to, those of you who watch this video. Get out of your comfort zone. I'm not telling you to do anything crazy or stupid or anything, but I'm saying get out of your comfort zone. You, in order to acquire success that you want, you have to get outside of what's comfortable for you. If that means you need to leave friends alone, you need to back out of relationships, you need to go take a job across the country, you need to move to another continent, get out of your comfort zone. Do what you've been called to do, even if it's uncomfortable. And I want to leave you with this thought. If you haven't failed, then you haven't tried. Is that what you want to be remembered for in your life? Is that you never tried and you never failed, so it's safe, it's okay, you know? What are people going to put between the day you were born and the day that you die? Are they not going to have anything in between to learn from you? If you are so scared of failure, you will never obtain success. So I hope that you guys have learned something from this. Please share this video. I want people to grow. I want people to understand that it's okay to fail and that failure is a part of success. Thanks for watching.